Hi friends, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about new scenario in SSIS. So please try to watch all my previous videos so that you'll get more understanding on different technologies like SQL Server development, performance tuning, Power BI index, and integration services. Now we'll try to understand what kind of scenario I'm going to discuss in today's video. Let's go to the folder. Now we can see that there are three files are available in my directory. I want to load all these files into the database. So how to do that, we'll try to understand. So before doing so, let me understand what kind of data we are trying to load. So let me double click it. Now we can see that there are 4 columns and 3 rows are there. In this file we have employee ID, employee name, salary, location, 4 columns, and this is the data. So in employee file also we'll try to see that. So here also 4 columns, 3 rows. Again in sales file also same thing. Okay, so I want to loop all these 3 text files and finally load into the database. How to do that, we'll try to understand. Now I am opening the Visual Studio. So we'll try to create a package to process all the files. So we'll start by scratch. Okay, first I'm creating the variables. Why means first we need to understand where the files are located, so which path it is storing. For storing that we need to create the variables. So let me create a variables. So I'm creating 2 variables. One is file path, so data type is string. So another one is file name, so this is also string data type. Okay, so now I have created the 2 variables, one is file path and file name. So let me paste the, so where it is been loading. Okay, copy path and paste it here. Okay, here I'm taking the for each loop container because so we need to process multiple files, so that is the reason for iterating the files I'm taking the for each loop container. Just drag into this, so try to rename it. So loop the files, we can give any name as per our requirement. So double click it. So here, so there are different types of enumerators are there. So for my requirement I am choosing the for each file enumerator because I want to process multiple files. So in the expression, just click on, in the property section I'm taking the directory. Here just click on here, so drag the file path, evaluate expression. Okay, it's working. Okay, so here I am choosing the name and extension. So in the future videos I'll try to speak what is the difference between these 3 options, so name and extension, fully qualified, and a name only. Okay, so for timing I'm explaining only this one only. So I want to loop only the txt extension files only. In the variable mapping I am choosing the file name because while iterating the loop each time I need to capture the file name because we are processing more than one file. Okay, so just okay, so the configuration has been done for this enumerator. So let me save it again. So drag the data flow task, so rename it, load the text files, double click it. So let me drag the flat file source because we are dealing with flat files. Okay, double click it, so create the connection. So demo, we can give any name. So first we need to configure the where the files are located. Here the development environment is there, just click on it, so we can check what kind of columns are there. So there are 4 columns, 3 rows. In advanced section we can change the data type. So basically in the text files by default it will come dt_str, means string data type, and length is 50. If you want we can change also. For timing I'm changing the 4-byte signed integer, it means that integer data type. Okay, I'm changing the data type for employee ID and salary columns. Okay, so everything looks good so far. So okay, click OK. If you want, you can preview also, there is no problem at all. Go to the columns, error output. Okay, just click OK. Now drag the OLEDB destination, double click it, establish the connection. Here I am taking the AdventureWorks 2012. In this database I am loading the files data. Click OK. So create a new, so take a copy and paste it here. You can change the table name, files data. You can give any name. For timing I'm just giving this name only. Seems like this table name already existing in this database, so let me drop the table first. Drop table, sorry, files data. So execute it. Okay, table has been dropped successfully. So let me take this one, paste it here. Okay, so mappings. Okay, everything looks good. Okay, now package is ready. So we need to, for example, if I run this loop, what will happen? First we'll try to understand. Okay, right click, execute package. So now loop has been completed successfully. First we'll try to verify the data. Select star from files data, try to execute it. Now you can see that, see, basically in my directory I have three files. Okay, so we'll try to verify that is also. In this development folder we have three files. In the department folder, so sorry, in the department file you can see the 777, 888, 999. Same data is looping 3 times because we have 3 files, so that is the reason same file is looping 3 times. Why? Is there any something wrong in this package? Yes, we forgot to configure one important option. Okay, we'll try to do that. First of all, I'll try to truncate the data table, files data, execute it, successful. Now there is no data. Okay, so I'll come out of that looping. Basically I forgot to establish the dynamic connection. Okay, so let me do that. Right click, properties, click on expression, so go to the property, so connection string, so go to the expression. Here I want to capture the file names dynamically, not static. While establishing the connection, so we mapped the static way, but at expression level we need to pass the dynamically file name while looping. So for that I am establishing the dynamic connection. So file name now, so it will give the correct value. Now I'll try to loop one more time. So execute package. This time we'll try to verify data whether it is giving correctly or not. Now you can see that, so this is the first file, this is the second file, this is the third file. Okay, we are processing multiple files successfully and loading into this table. Okay, sometimes we need to capture the file path and file name and also row count also. We'll try to see that is also. So I'm breaking the connection here, so try to take derived column transformation, so connect it, and also I'm taking the record count transformation also because we want to capture how many records for each file. Row count transformation, so connect it again here also. First I'm trying to create a record count integer only. So here I'm taking the variables file path, file name. So basically it is giving Unicode string. It means that dt underscore WSTR, but I want to convert into dt underscore str. How to do that? So we are converting dt underscore str, length is 100 and the code page is 1 to 5. Okay, now it has been changed, string dt str. This one also dt underscore str 50 and 1 to 5. Okay, now we can see that length is 50, sorry, length is 100 and this one is 50. Click OK. Sorry, I forgot to rename the columns because it's always good practice. File path and file name. Okay, so and also we'll try to configure the row count transformation also. So now, so existing table I'm gonna drop. I'll try to create one more time. Drop table files data, try to execute it. Okay, so again I'll try to click on new. This time we are adding some other columns like a file name, file length, record count, so such kind of information. So that's why I'm dropping the table. Again I'm trying to create a new table. Name I'm giving same only, just dropping and recreating. Take copy, paste it here. Okay, go to the mappings, just map it. So here file path, file name, and okay, I think okay, so let me run the package. Okay, so try to execute select statement. Now we can see that, so this is the file path, all the files are looping. This is the file name, so department, so this is the records from the department file, and this is the employee file, and this is the sales. So likewise we can capture different kind of information and finally loading into the table. Okay, so I think that's all for today's video. I hope you like this video. If you have any questions or queries, you can send me an email or drop your comments in the comment section so that I'll try to reply as soon as possible. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you guys.